All right, you see these leaves right here of the regular strawberry? That's the tops. Once they start flowering, that's how big the leaves are of the new strawberry. And it's gonna be big as like a damn football, like bigger than that even. Like you gotta hold it out wide like this on both sides, like big. And these leaves aren't even mature yet. Once they get big enough to flower, you imagine it's already the size of the 2-year-old's head. If it were to flower right now, it's bigger than my 2-year-old daughter's head already. So yeah, these strawberries are gonna be freaking huge. Put a stacker on this bad boy, and there will be bunches of them coming out of these heads right here. It's gonna be pandemonium. Look at these leaves. It's the same ones, bro. And this plant came from a different part of the world, and I just recently added more dirt to it because some showed up yesterday from China, and I didn't think they were going to show up. So now I got two different types of giant strawberries. When it didn't show up, I just ordered more because I just had to have them. But they finally showed up a month later from China, and now I got them buried in there, so they're going to start coming out. And then this is the regular strawberries coming out this side. So yeah, I want to get the multicolored ones too next. You notice I'm soaking in turpentine. So this G brand turpentine, I just left it in all night. Just went to bed. I soaked my hands in it. I had socks on that were wool socks. See that? Soaked my socks in it, and it basically gave me a pretty good night's sleep. I didn't feel uncomfortable. Usually, if I use that regular brand, I get a little anxiety just because it's like not 100% pure, but it doesn't hurt you or nothing. It's just more abrupt and more intense at first, and then it just fades off because it doesn't last long. But this G turpentine, it doesn't have any like weird jittery effects to it, which is all right. So I just let it stay on all night, and I slept in it and everything, and I soaked all my socks in it. So that's what you got to do, man. You just got to stay, because if they're gonna be spraying that stuff, you got to stay decalcifying. You got to keep decalcifying and just keep it going. And another thing you're going to notice that all this meat down here near the joint of this hand is all just calcium built up. When it breaks up, it looks like all the tendons are free. It's like, what the hell did they put inside of us? Because it's like a big block everywhere. This right here is already starting to show like tendons down. Let me pull my glove off. Okay, so all down in there, it's like all down. It goes, these tendons are going down to the joint. My hand never did that. It was always fat from this little ridge here. This little ridge right here, it used to be fat and filled in. And now all that calcification is all eaten away, and my meridians go off that much faster. So the chi hands are just going off. But you just got to keep it. See how my veins and my tendons are going all the way to the joint, and you can see it almost like a skeleton? That's because that's how it's supposed to look. That's like a healthy hand right there. It's not muscle. It's just a bunch of calcium. You got a bunch of calcification in there. And once it gets free, the tendons are free to pass all that energy around. It's absolutely amazing. You just feel it. You just feel the hands turn on. One thing you're going to notice is that the power is immense in the hands, and your fingers are Charlie horse to try to deal with it. But whatever. That's all part of the game. Welcome to Grimnasty TV.